Howdy YouTubers, good evening. New Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another video. And tonight I am showing off my entire Star Trek The Original Series collection update on VHS. Yep, as you can see, my Star Trek TOS VHS has been grown since my previous video that I did back in 2016. So far I got 46 Star Trek episodes on VHS, and I'm going to do this in broadcast order. Yep, so without further ado, let us begin. Okay, start with this one. This is The Cage, and this is episode 1 of the series, 1990 VHS. Air date for this one is never shown on TV. September 16th, 1991, and it's printed on the 40th week of 1991. Since this copy has a print date, we all know what this has at the end. Here's the colorized version of The Cage. If you can see, it says episode 99 on there. Well, actually, it should say episode 80. This colorized version aired on October 15th, 1988. The 21st week of 1989. Then I got the Mantrap episode 6. This is the first aired episode, the broadcast. And it's, even though it's on a production number 6, but it's the first episode. Air date September 8th, 1966, starting 1513.1. This is still in sealed. Charlie X, episode 8, and this is the second episode of the first season. Air date September 15th, 1966, starting 1533.3. The 22nd week of 1994. Then I got When No Man Has Gone Before, episode 2. This is aired on the 3rd episode. Air date September 22nd, 1966, starting 1312.4. The 30th week of 1991, and this was filmed in 1965, but it later aired in 1966 with subtle difference. The Naked Time episode 7. Air date September 29th, 1966, and it started 17:4.2. Oops. It's a reprint, but the 31st week of 1992. Still in 1993, but it uses the 1991 tape master. The Enemy Within, this is episode 5. Production number 7. Air date October 6, 1966, and it started 1672.1. Sticker label with tan lid. And the tape is a bit yellow because it's old. The 6th week of 1985. Mud's Women, episode 4 of the series. Air date October 13th, 1966, starting 1329.1. The print date is September 24th, 1986. It's printed on the 47th week of 1986. Since this has a print date, we all know what this tape has at the end. Then I got What a Little Girl's Made Of, episode 10. Oops. If the top says beta on the top, so that's an error, because that's a VHS tape. Air date October 20th, 1966, and it started 2712.4. Sticker label, end label, oversized reel. It's recorded on a Scotch tape. The 7th week of 1985. This is Miri, episode 12 of the series. Air date October 27th, 1966, and it started 2713.5. th week of 1985. Next, Dagger of Mine, episode 11. Air date November 3rd, 1966, starting 2715.1. The 15th week of 1993, but this VHS is a 1991 tape. The Corbin Mike Maneuver, episode 3. Air date November 10th, 1966, and it started 1512.2. The 4th week of 1993, but this is a 1990 tape. So this has no sticker on there, original one. Here's Menagerie Parts 1 and 2, episode 16. Air dates November 17th and 24th, 1966, and it started 3012.4. Let me zoom in real quick, and it reads, in 1965, a pilot entitled The Cage was submitted as episode 1 for a new television series, Star Trek. The series was improved, but The Cage was rejected. Footage from it, however, was later used in episode 16, Menagerie, revealing the history of the Enterprise under a different captain. 1991 print, still in sealed. Balance of Terror, episode 9. Air date December 15th, 1966. Start date 1709.1. Can't see very well, but it says January 16th, 1990. And it's printed on the 4th week of 1990. Since this copy has a print date, we all know what this has at the end. Court Martial, episode number 15. February 2nd, 1967, and it started 2947.3. 1987 reprint. Arena, episode 19. My favorite episode. January 9th, 1967, it started 3045.6. The 10th week of 1994. And the reissue of the blue box tape does not have the Star Trek Next Voyage preview. The black box tape does. Return to Ochgon. Arch On. Episode 22 of this series. Air date February 9th, 1967, and it started 3156.2. The 35th week of 1992, and come with this ad. Alternative Factor, episode 20. Air date for this is March 30th, 1967, and it started 3086.6. The Devil in the Dark, this is episode 26. Air date March 9th, 1967, and it started 3196.1. The 15th week of 1991. Actually, it's 1990. Next up, The City on the Edge of Forever, episode 28. My friend Caleb Allmeyer has this episode part of the Time Travel Collection set. Air date April 6th, 1967, and it started 3134.0. July 26, 1990, and it's printed on the 17th week of 1990, but this got a lot of blank film at the end. Since this has a print date, we all know what this has at the end. Amok Time, episode 34 of the series. This introduced Walter Koenig, and DeForest Kelley was added to the title. Air date September 15th, 1967, starting 3372.7. Next is Who Mourns for Adonis, episode 33. Air date September 22nd, 1967, and it started 3468.1. Firecrackers. Next, I got Mirror Mirror, episode 39. October 6, 1967, and it started Unknown. Next is The Deadly Years, episode 40. Looks like November 8th. November 8th, 1967, I believe. Started 3478.2. A reprint, I can tell because of the silver tape. The Apple, episode 38 of the series. October 13th, 1967, and it started 3715.0. Alright, we're going to stop here. We're going to pick up for part 2. We'll be right back.